This is the Brilliantly Branded podcast, a safe place to have a voice and talk about branding and all the reasons that bring a brand to be brilliantly branded. I am your host, Maria Lucia Romero, and I am welcoming you to this journey of learning and inspiration to build awareness around the brands. This is the Brilliantly Branded podcast. We had an amazing time chatting with Céline, the creative face behind the mélucia brand. During our conversation, Céline shared the inspiring story behind the birth of mélucia. She took us through the process of how she carefully chose the brand name and the personal experiences that led her to create this extraordinary skincare line. What really amazed me was Celine's clear objectives and commitment to sustainability. Mélucia used locally sourced ingredients from Luxembourg, the heart of Europe, supporting the community and ensuring freshness. Celine's personal journey dealing with acne and finding her own solution was truly remarkable. We learned valuable lessons from her experience and are empowering for anyone facing similar challenges. And let's not forget the laughter and enjoyment we had during our time together. Celine's enthusiasm and passion made it a truly memorable and enjoyable episode. So grab a cup of coffee or tea, whatever you want to drink, and get ready to be inspired. Tune in to hear the incredible story behind mélucia and the lessons Celine has to share. Welcome to the Brilliantly Branded podcast. Today we have a special guest join us, Celine, the founder of mélucia. This is an essential skincare brand. Celine is a cosmetic formulator with a decade of expertise in developing and testing skincare products. And her personal journey played a significant role in inspiring her to create the brand mélucia. As I have been saying, in this skincare line, they are prioritizing simplicity and addressing this unique need that the skins have. I'm so happy to have you, Celine, here today and knowing what are all the things that you are going to share with us and what was the driving force behind your brand mélucia. So welcome, Celine, and let's dive into the conversation and tell us more about your journey and the philosophy behind your brand. And the first thing, of course, is, could you introduce yourself?
Hello. Thank you very much for the invite. Well, as you said, I'm Céline. I'm 36 years old. And I used to say that my passport is French, my blood is Portuguese, but my heart is Luxembourgish. Since I've been living in Luxembourg for almost 10 years now. And as you said, I'm a chemical engineer specialized in the cosmetic formulation. And I've been working in the cosmetic industry for more than 12 years now.
Oh, wow.
Developing a lot of products for other brands. And a few months ago, I created my own brand, mélucia, here in Luxembourg. And as you said, is a simple and minimalistic brand that meets the essential needs of the skin here in Luxembourg.
Fantastic. It's a beautiful story, and I guess that we are going to listen into all the details later on. And let's start it just with these personal experiences or events in your life that inspire you to create your brand mélucia. And what is this particular moment that maybe you used to stand out as a turning point into this journey?
Well, I don't think there is one specific turning point. I guess it's a succession of important moments in my personal and professional life. But if I need to choose one moment, I guess it would be the birth of my daughter.
Oh, wow.
It was 4 years ago, and everything changed, and I changed.
Yeah.
I changed as a worker because I couldn't bear anymore to go to work and be away from home for 10 hours a day without seeing my daughter. I changed as a citizen, an eco-citizen, because of course I want a better world for my daughter. And so I started to change my habits, my consumption habits, and start to buy less but better, trying to buy local stuff, trying to avoid plastic, for example. And I changed as a woman too, and especially the way I see me and the way I see other women, because the more I teach my daughter to be self-confident, to be who she wants to be, to be kind to herself and to others, the more I became kinder with me.
Yeah.
And I treat myself with the kindness too. And since I've been struggling with the acne for almost 10 years now, it's by becoming aware that my skin needs simplicity and kindness that I saw an improvement of my skin condition. So yeah, I guess the birth of my daughter was maybe the specific turning point that led me to create this brand, mélucia, a beauty brand, a cosmetic brand, natural, minimalistic, simple, locally handcrafted, and with the skin positivity values.
Yeah, it's a very special story because as all the brands have this point of born, I think that your reasons are very strong. And actually creating a brand requires resilience and determination. And all the things that you just shared with us, I think that have been very challenging for you to create a brand. And but one of the things is what was probably the most challenging thing that you live creating your brand and how you overcome it?
I think the most difficult part for me was at the very beginning with the name. It was super complicated for me to find a name. I wanted something related with Luxembourg, but not too obvious, not with the Lux or Let's.
Yeah, I agree with you 100%. I mean, this naming process sometimes take us to coming back to just the same basic things like a look, so these kind of things.
Yeah.
That's true.
But I wanted something more, something else. And then I came with the idea of Melusine, the
Yes.
myth. It's an emblematic figure here in Luxembourg.
For those people that don't know the story of Melusina, are you able to share a little bit about that? Because I love that story behind.
A little bit, yeah. Well, it's been told here in Luxembourg that the Count Siegfried got lost in the Alzette Valley. And he met a beautiful girl called Melusina. And she immediately fall in love with her and asked her to marry him. And she accepted, but with two conditions. The first one was to stay in the Alzette Valley. So the Count Siegfried built a castle on the book, what it's now the book in Luxembourg. So creating a new country that is now Luxembourg. And the second condition was for Melusina to be alone in her apartments in the castle every Saturdays. So for years, Siegfried was true to his word, but one day, because of curiosity or maybe jealousy,
we cannot say that the men are curious. No.
no, absolutely not. So one day he took us a quick sneak peek through the keyhole of her apartments, and he saw Melusina in her bath, but she has a fish tail. So she was a mermaid, and Melusina realized that her husband was looking at her, and she jumped into the alzette and disappeared into the alzette. So that's the story behind the myth of Melusina. Yes. And I like the symbol because Melusina had to hide herself in her apartment to be who she truly is. And with Mélucia, I want all the women to be who they are and not be ashamed of who they are and over the condition of their skin. So I think it's a perfect symbol for my brand. And then the Sia at the end of Mélucia is for my daughter again.
What is the name of your daughter?
She's Alicia.
Alicia. Okay. I thought, and I was hoping that you will say Lucia, and I am Maria Lucia. I was so happy already.
No, sorry.
Okay. Sorry. Yeah. Okay.
No, it's Alicia. So Mélucia, it's a mix between Melusina and Alicia.
Wow, it's a beautiful, beautiful story. I guess all the image actually that you put in your brand and the symbol that you use that is related with these waves and all the details that you put there. Because, one thing is finding in the markets brands that have been already behave in the markets, very well positioned, and I found brilliantly branded. But when I found your brand and I saw all the elements that you are managing, all the connections that you are doing from the name, and now that you are sharing that with us, I just can confirm that. But I found that a lot of connection, and we will be talking about all the packaging and all the purposes that you put behind. But I found that from now, brilliantly branded. So you can imagine how this is going to behave later on. So for me, I'm very curious to know, how do you personally connect with the concepts of that you wanted to put behind your brand, that is conscious beauty. And this is one of the things that Melucia have been enhancing and have been wanted to put, and how this influence in your own lifestyle choices or beauty routines.
Well, in a very selfish way, I think I influence Melucia and not the contrary.
Okay.
I think I'm already aware of all the natural concept of cosmetics, and I want my brand to embody all my personal values as a brand. So I created this minimalistic beauty routine because I already know the skin. All my knowledge about the skin, I was able to create this minimalistic routine to answer the essential needs of the skin. And I've spent many years looking for a miracle product that would help my acne, in a very selfish way. But it doesn't exist, of course. The skin is a reflection of all our life all our food, our emotions, and so on. And but skin has simple needs that we can simply answer with the simple products, cosmetic products. And we don't need thousands of products to take care of our skin. So yes, I think I influence mélucia with all my choices, all my lifestyle choices, and it's global. It's a holistic vision, I guess.
Yeah, but my perception and just constructing in just you just said is how you from a necessity coming from the personal side, and that doesn't mean that you are a selfish person. That I think in the contrary way, that shows that your problem you wanted to solve it for many other people around, many other women that have the same problem and probably have been not finding an easy solution. Because that is the point. You are exploring different brands and different products that are on the markets that have a value promise behind. And happen that this promise is not something that we really feel identified with because we are trying this product, this product, this product, this product. But you and the value that you are adding to your own brand is all the time that you have been behind that, probably suffering from something that bring you to develop a brand to say, look at this solution that works for me. And I have created this brand. So for me, this is the way that you really have a value, put a value in the markets where the people start to be more connected with what this brand is giving to you and promising you, and what is promising is really good. So first, really, I congratulate you for that, because achieve that is something that sometimes is quite complicated. Follow the standards of what is the products that the people are expecting to receive based on a problem that you have been already experimented. So these have a lot of value. So coming back a little bit about the image and developing the brand identity and all the things behind the brand, what have been these decisions about the visuals of the messaging, all well, it's clear that your target audience is a women market. I don't know if you have this more specialized, because if you want to just stay local, or if you want to go outside, or how do you use all these visuals and messagings into give a clear message to your audiences?
Well, to be honest, I think the most difficult, or at least what took me the longest, was to clearly define the messaging that I wanted to give to the customers. And for that, I had to define a clear why, the famous why.
Yes, correct.
Because at the very beginning of my project, I wanted something local, and this was my main priority. But then I had to go deeper and deeper to find why I wanted to stay local, why I wanted a natural brand, why, and going deeper and deeper, I found my real why, that is trying to help women to be more confident with their skin. And as soon as I found this why, this real why, everything become more clear about all the message, all the values I want to transmit, all the I don't know, all the content on the social media. Everything became clearer. It was a very very magic moment.
Yeah.
And then I try to make all the decisions around this why, around this my personal values, and to create and give birth to mélucia and to the products.
Is something like you have had a master in marketing or branding or something like that. Because when I hear you speaking, it's like, well, this is what I am mostly. I'm trying to let know to my clients in order for them to understand that everything starts with why. And when we do all these processes, and now that you mentioned that you just have been doing that process, this works like a magic, because it's true. You start looking for this why this product exists, what are the things that I'm going to solve, what are the markets that I'm going to approach, and all the things start to arrive and given to you actually all the content, all the strategy behind, because including that, why I am creating this product, for which people I'm going to create this product. So all the things became magic, as you will say it. And it's part of the processes in marketing and branding. And the reason why, for example, giving this structure to the brand, looking specifically for the why this brand exists, but not only that, communicating that and arriving to the message that you are spreading, I think is one of the things that really make the brands be brilliantly branded. So I really found that interesting. And one other thing that I saw is related with the packaging that you use. And the people that probably are listening to us right now on watching the video, it will be very nice for them to go to your website, Mélucia, exactly, mélucia.com, because all the packaging and all the designs have a reason to exist. Exactly, very beautiful. And actually, I found this very unique. Very unique. And I will love if you share the story on the inspiration behind these elements and how these align with the overall brand message.
Of course. I've been helped by a communication agency and a graphic agency to create the design. So we can see here.
It's so beautiful.
So the name mélucia, the baseline, essential skincare, because I wanted to be simple and minimalistic. Here we have a design of, it's not really Melusina, but it's mélucia.
And the waves, the hair waves.
With the waves and a little flower in the hair to for all the natural side, and then the name of the product. So normally it's one product with two adjectives. It's here also huile de soin apaisante and the cleansing oil purifying. And so we try to stay in nude colors.
I realized that the colors that you use are very neutral.
Very neutral, to go with the essential side of the brand. And yes, I think it's it's quite pretty. I'm super happy.
You should be very proud, because it's really very beautiful. And actually, I have heard that you have something related with sustainability and all the commitments. So can you explain us a little bit more about that?
Well, I choose glass packagings, which are for me right now the best option in terms of sustainability. I would like to collect the empty packagings
bottles
somehow with the to refill them again. The labels are hemp labels made of hemp fibers and recycled content. And the boxes, I don't have them right now. The carton boxes are labelized FSC.
Okay.
Steward.
All these technical words that you are following them.
FSC, it means that for one tree, one cut tree, one tree is planted.
Okay. Yes.
So
Yes.
I try to find sustainable solutions to have still a beautiful product, but that is sustainable.
Yeah, it's a part of what you said, no? In all the process that you became more, what was the term that you use? Eco resident.
Yeah.
And that is true. I mean, have been just noticed now that all the things have been really impacted us in a big way, and then starting to take actions. And I think that is very important to us to realize that every small action that we do in order to keep all the things is important and make a difference. Yeah. And actually, from you coming from another different world, because I mean, another world is going more to the research and being part of the entrepreneur world right now. So one of my questions, because now I became very, very curious about many things, is how did you arrive to the beauty industry, and how have been your experience, or something, probably a lesson to learn coming from this industry or market?
Well, how did I arrive to the cosmetic industry? From my academic formation, I'm a scientist. So then with my professional experience, I specialized in cosmetic formulation. And I've been working for almost a decade in R&D.
Yeah.
But I also worked in regulation, in production, in filling. So I have an overview of all the process of creating a cosmetic product. And I think I didn't have any entrepreneurial fiber. It was not my, it was not a goal to achieve. But then with the birth of my daughter, with the pandemic, and so on, I started to work on this project. It was a little dream in my head, I guess, for a long time to create my own cosmetic brand. And then, I don't know, the planets aligned, and I started to be accompanied by Luxembourgish associations for support for the entrepreneurship, and then I launched my brand.
Yeah, and your journey.
Yeah. So yes, I had the technical background, and I am now learning all about marketing and communication and so on. And I try to mix everything to launch my brand and to keep it
alive. Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Yeah, actually, to be an entrepreneur is, I know, because I'm an entrepreneur too, and to stay motivated is something that you need to fill with something. I mean, you need to looking for inspiration. So what are these daily bases that you use as an inspiration, any rituals or things or practices that maintain this drive on you? Do you have any specific things that you wanted to share with us?
I don't have any specific rituals or routine. No, the glory morning routine is not for me.
Okay.
No, I try to be focused on what I do. I try to go to my office as soon as I can, because if I stay at home, I know that I already I'm always trying to do something else. There is always a laundry to a dishwasher to clean or something. So going to my specific workplace, my office, my lab, I know that I can stay focused and to work all day. And then I stopped working quite soon to go to be with my daughter. And then I like to work at night when she's asleep. I'm very productive at night.
Okay, yeah, that's happened. Sometimes we are or early birds or a night
Yeah.
person.
Yeah, I'm a night person, definitely.
Yeah, correct. But knowing that is make us more efficient and productive
Yeah.
if we realize, okay, this is the time that I am better at. And actually, when part of the things that I wanted to know is you have been already shared is related with sustainability, with all the packaging that you have been doing. Do you have any other things that you wanted to add in terms of sustainability for your brand?
Well, one of my first concerns was about the locally made in Luxembourg. And I think it's part also of the sustainability concept of mélucia, because choosing local ingredients helped me to have fresh ingredients with all the nutrients for the skin. And it reduced, of course, the kilometers between the farm and the land and my lab.
Yeah.
So it's also part of these small actions that you were talking about. I think we don't need to use exotic ingredients coming from far away from to have beautiful products and efficient products. We have a lot of things here in Luxembourg and in France, Belgium, Germany, here in Europe at least,
Europe.
to create efficient and sensorial products.
I guess that this is adding value to all this be different in the beauty industry, because I am wondering how your brand actually is building this differentiator in front of these highly competitive brands. Do you have any specific one, or just be local, being a local, bringing local products is part of your differentiator?
Yes, being local, made in Luxembourg is part of the differentiation, because I am one of the first skincare brand made in Luxembourg. So it's definitely part of the differentiation. Then I am 100% natural, without allergens, without palm oil or derivative. So because palm oil, of course, come from other side of the world. So to
Yes,
keep
correct.
it local. And also all these skin positivity values, and trying to make women more confident, is part of the differentiation in a highly competitive sector.
Yeah, skin. Can you repeat that? I mean, skin values. You
Skin
say?
positivity values.
What is
Yes.
that? Can you explain that us a little bit more?
We know the body positivity, accept all our bodies, how they are, but we have also the skin positivity. That means accepting our skin, no matter what the condition is. If we have acne, if we have blemish, if we have redness,
Yeah.
and so on. So it doesn't mean that we have to accept every day when we look at the mirror, and we don't have to accept our face every day, but just knowing that we are not alone. If we have acne, if we have redness, the perfect skin doesn't exist. And
Yeah.
so just to know that we are not alone, and that the images that we see in the social medias and so on are not real, I think it already helps a lot of people to
Yeah.
be more confident.
I saw that you have a beautiful picture on your website, and it's showing actually real skins, different type of bodies with different type of skins, with all the natural stuff. I mean, this is not like a Photoshop and anything related with that. And that found that very, very, I made a very good connection, because you are showing something very real, and
Yeah.
making things in this way make the people trust in your brand, because they know that what you are providing is transparent, and that generate
that's
this
right.
engagement. And it looks amazing. I don't know if this is something that you put intentionally, this picture especially. I guess yes,
Yes.
but you have been developing campaigns just with that concept, I guess.
How do you mean campaigns?
Campaigns on social media, spreading
Yes.
this
Yes.
concept about skin positivity.
Yeah, mélucia is already on Instagram and Facebook and LinkedIn also.
Okay.
You can find me there. And yes, I try to transmit positive messages about skin, about bodies, about mental health also. Just for people to know that they are not alone and they are perfect with their imperfections.
Yeah. Okay. And how do you do all these things? Because, is owning the business is having this balancing multiple responsibilities, being an entrepreneur, being a mother, I mean, all the things. So I'm curious about how do you manage your time? Well, you already said that you love to work at nights, but
Yeah.
the thing is how you make that the brand receive the proper attention.
It's super difficult, to be honest.
Can imagine, yeah.
As you said, so many things to do, so much decisions to take, all the balance between the personal and professional life. It's a lot. And I guess I try now to not be guilty when I rest.
It's
I
very
try to,
difficult.
yeah,
That is one of the most difficult things in the world. I mean, personally, for me, it's complicated.
Yeah, because as an entrepreneur, we maybe people think that we are always working and we need to work if we want to succeed, but we are the machine behind our business. So if we are not in good health, if we have not taken care of our mental health,
Yeah,
also
correct.
everything collapse. So we need to rest, and
Yeah.
sometimes if we need 2, 3, 4 days to just to rest, it's okay. It's
So,
okay, and I'm trying to not be guilty about that.
so let's say that could be actually an advice that you give to all these people that are entrepreneurs or that are thinking, well, I'm going to create my own brand and business and other things. That will be a very good advice for them.
Yeah. Take care of yourself.
Take care of
First.
yourself. Okay.
Yeah.
And
You are the most important.
yeah, part of the things that we live in our businesses have included this relationship with the clients or with the customers. I don't know if you want to share any of those inspiring customers' stories that show this positive impact that you are developing with mélucia.
Yeah. Well, the brand has just been launched, so I have not a lot of customers, but one of them, and Jennifer, if you listen to me, hi. One of the customers discovered one of my products in the advent calendar of the Luxembourg collection last year.
Yeah.
And she sent me an email, a very nice email, just to tell me that first she loved the product, and then that she was thinking about changing work, changing the how can you say, changing a total
Having a
changing
new
of
life.
life, a new life, yeah.
Wow.
A new life. And she was asking me if I can meet her just to discuss a little bit about entrepreneurship, about cosmetics, about everything.
Oh, beautiful. It's
And
very
so
inspirational.
it's very nice. It was very nice of her to send me this email, and So in now with the crowdfunding campaign that
I
I
saw
launched
it.
on Ulule, she was one of I think the first contributor
Yeah, I
to
saw it. You
on
closed it
Ulule.
recently, no? You closed it in end of May?
Yes, it was. It's not closed yet,
I know.
but the end of campaign officially was on the 18th of May. But it's
Exactly.
now. But we can now continue to pre-order the products on Ulule. Just the time that I have to make the stock, the first stock, because we will launch the first production in a few weeks, and just before we have the stock and before the internet website is completely okay.
Done. Yeah.
Yeah, we can continue to contribute on Ulule.
Ah, this is fantastic. So people that are listening to us right now, we are in June 2023. People still can go to Lul. Probably you can, after, share where we can contact you and all these kind of things. And yeah, for sure, we are going to add value to that campaign and make you,
Thank you.
raise your goal. That is the
Thank
most
you.
important.
Yeah,
And we are actually arriving to the final questions that are just a couple of questions. But actually, what is going to happen with Melucia? I mean, what is the future of Melucia? What are these upcoming projects or product development that you are going to share with us, like something that you want to share especially with us?
Yes, I'm already working on 2 new skincare products, peeling and a mask.
Oh, wow.
So always with the local oils and all 100% natural and without allergens. And also because I'm convinced that food is the first cosmetic. I want to develop some beauty food.
What is that? This sounds so interesting. Beauty food. Tell me more about that.
Such as chocolate with
Mm.
collagen and
Oh,
ceramides.
wow. Wow.
To take care of the skin from inside.
Correct. Oh, wow. That sounds fantastic. And I think that it
Thank
will
you.
be a really big differentiator and something that probably we need to learn because, as you well said, our skin reflects our inside and all the things that
Exactly.
we decide to eat and our health basically. Same
Yeah.
with the hair and with the nails. And
Exactly.
it's nice that you are thinking even in that because it's not just like, well, eat whatever and just use some Instagram filters and you will look amazing.
It's not like that. No.
Exactly. Well, no, and now just to wrap up and just to know a little bit more in terms of a personal level, what's have been the most rewarding aspect of creating your brand and which of the things have been unexpected fulfillment for you in your personal growth?
Well, I can say that I'm proud of myself
Yeah.
to have built all this brand, all the concept, all the products by myself. Of course, with the help of I'm not alone but with the help
With
of
the team, yeah.
the creative agency, with all the support that I have, my husband, my family, my friends.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm proud to finally see my products in real. Yeah, launched in the market very soon. Yeah, everything. I'm proud. I'm proud
Yeah,
of
well,
everything.
no
I guess
worries.
all the journey.
I'm so proud of you too. So I'm sure that people that are listening to us, this is going to be proud and actually feeling inspired because that is the reason why I want to let the world know what is happening because people don't have the opportunity to go and ask, well, how you have been doing that. What we have been seeing is what is happening externally, or the brands that have been already succeed, but know what is happening and know all the things that the people need to do to make the brands succeed, and to make us as a user feeling in love of those brands, because have these kind of benefits that you explain with this woman, and that found that lovely and something remarkable, because this person will, I mean, if you can transform, if you can change the life of people, you are already doing something very good.
Yeah.
So congratulations, Celine. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you for bringing to the world this brilliantly branded brand, because I think all the things that you already explained and all the value that you are putting and all the story behind that is something that is incredible for me. So thank you very much for being here. And I don't know if you want to add anything else.
No, thank you for inviting me on your podcast. Thank you for the lovely time as well.
Okay, Celine. So thank you very much, and hope to see you soon. Okay?
See you.
Ciao, ciao.
We hope you have been inspired by this content and join us for future episodes of the Brilliantly Branded podcast. We will continue exploring the power of branding and the stories behind successful brands. And remember, if you know a woman who has built a successful brand with a unique approach and a story to share, please refer them to our podcast. We would love to learn from their experiences and share their story with our listeners. Stay tuned for more episodes of Brilliantly Branded, and don't forget to follow us on Instagram, LinkedIn, on our YouTube channel for more branding insights and women empowerment. Until the next episode, ciao ciao.